Ron and Fez here with Ron Bennington and Fez Watley, and it's the night of 100 podcast. This coming up next will be High Society, Fez.
High Society, of course, is Bronx Johnny and Hicks and their buddy Chris.
HighSocietyRadio.net. Some of the folks, Fezzy, think they're the best kept secret in satellite radio.
So we'll see exactly how they do here on Night of 100 Podcasts. As Bronx Johnny puts it, he'll probably be popping off. I don't know what that means.
It's slang, Fezzy, and it's Ecuadorian for my boss is gay. High Society up next on Ron and Fez's Night of 100 Podcast.
You're listening to High Society Radio, Sam Roberts' favorite show.
I've been listening to this show. If you add up Stan and Sam shows 1 through 9, it's not even a fraction of what this is.
Oh, it's Night of 100 Podcasts. And it's High Society Radio. I'm Pepper Hicks.
I'm Bronx Johnny, happy to be out the cage.
And with us is some other guy. Some other guy, or, Chris from Brooklyn. Well, we're finally back on XM.
Happy 08, guys.
Happy 08. After having a little problem in our last show, which hopefully, we're trying to get out of the doghouse.
Yeah.
And you're also listening to co-award-winning High Society Radio, thanks to the Orbeez. Thanks to Orbitcast.com. We tied for Best Kept Secret on satellite radio with the Than and Sam show.
Strange. Oddly enough.
I think we were the only two shows to actually have given a shit about these fucking awards.
Thanks to everybody, though, for coming out for that. That was 175 up. Means 170 people like us, 175 people like him.
It's great that between both shows we have 250 fans.
Yeah.
And a big thank you to Balzac.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah. And Angel Fuck.
Nico voted for Than and Sam. That's what I heard.
Well, Nico's still in the shitter because he wouldn't show up for our last podcast, which you could check out on highsocietyradio.net. And you can hit us up at myspace.com/highsocietyradio. It was our New Year's podcast. That was the last thing we did since we're not allowed on XM Live anymore. Because, I don't know, Johnny did something terrible that night. I wasn't part of it. I don't know.
I left fucking first before all y'all.
Yeah, okay.
So what are we talking about? Talking about the little pre-show work that we were doing earlier? Little pre-show workout that Johnny had?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently when we're doing show prep, Johnny needs to do one of two things. Either vomit or what you did earlier today.
I had to batch one out real quick. And by the way, you know what? I know you guys are ripping on little Nico over there for not showing up. Me, energy-wise, I feel a lot better because Nico's in. He didn't jerk me off. He didn't suck me off. I know that's how that sounds. That didn't pop off. But our buddy Nico here, the virgin, as he likes to call himself, has porn on his iPod.
All right, Nico, come on in. You're here now for this podcast, which I appreciate very much.
Notice he's here when it's going to be broadcast, though.
Yeah. Thanks, pal.
Hello, friends. How are you?
Yeah, great.
So how much porn do you have on your iPod, Nico?
Yeah, you have porn on your iPod. I just got a video iPod, and I didn't think about putting porn on. It's basically I just watched it on the train. Why would you put porn on your iPod?
So you jerk off on the train, obviously.
No, you get arrested for that.
Well, it's most convenient because you can take it around with you and go to different places like the bathroom.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've watched it and jerked off to it in the bathroom?
Yeah, like
and in random bathrooms, not.
Well, you could do it anywhere. That's the capabilities of the iPod.
You know what I think would be worse if he didn't have the video iPod. He just had one of the old school iPods with just audio on there, and he was just listening to it all the time.
Well, a guy just came. I guess I should too now.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the fact you use the word convenience. Because when I was in there jacking it, it would look like fucking Cloverfield and Blair Witch. The shit kept shaking. Couldn't even close my eyes to jerk off. I had to fucking stand up like if I was in front of a urinal and shit. It was just horrible. And then when I tried to lean back on the shitter, the toilet thing kept jamming me in the fucking back.
Well, I mean, I still don't see why you didn't prop it up on the toilet paper dispenser.
Kept fucking sliding. That shit is like nice silver. They clean it real nice here.
They shine
so
it up.
It's like, yeah.
Oh.
Just slides in, slides over.
It's a classy establishment.
I know.
We should not disrespect it again.
Never again. Never forget.
It's 900 podcasts. Thank you to Ron and Fez for putting us on again, for taking another chance on us. But, this time, it's just a podcast, not live.
Take what we can get, man.
No, look at Johnny. He's humble now.
Oh. As opposed to early in the week. I keep hearing these. I keep hearing these reports. The
big star of High Society Radio, Bronx Johnny.
Bronx Johnny presents a Bronx Johnny production of Bronx Johnny's High Society Radio.
Yeah, I can both suck my dick.
Oh, look at that. Again, not humble anymore.
Yeah,
That's super head from random guys. It's fucking terrible. A couple of weeks ago, Elliot Spitzer, the governor of New York, put up a new
malt liquor tax.
Yeah.
He's raising the price of 40s 9 cents. I think it's 11 cents a gallon. So it's going to raise it's $2.54 a gallon from 11 cents is the new
So how
tax.
much is a 40 going to cost now?
Well, they say it's only going to raise the price of a 40 ounce 79 cents. But stores are going to
That's
charge
like $1. Basically, it's $1.
Yeah,
and stores are going to be rounding up to $1. And I'm not going to lie here. I drink a lot of 40-ounce bottles of beer.
Malt liquor?
I don't know why you're laughing, John.
Not from your body. I could have told from your body structure. You're such fucking.
Sure, I have bitch tits in the gut. Whatever.
Well, you're gonna have to drink less and get drunker. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to stop eating, just drink, so you can just get wasted.
Yeah. Chris, you brought up to me. You sent me some link to Mike and Juliet. What channel is that on? It's a morning show, right?
It's on Fox in the mornings, but they replay it at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
So sometimes
they play a lot of great stuff. The replays of like month-old David Letterman's at 4 in the morning.
Yeah. So that's generally when I'm watching television.
So this could have been from like 2 years ago, for all we know.
I don't think so. I think I think it's a recent story.
Yeah, it was about Drunkorexia. This is what they're calling it.
Yes.
It's just simply ridiculous that they put a name onto this. We have audio from the Mike and Juliet show, and this first clip is explaining. Well, it's Mike and Juliet introing the bit, talking about Drunkorexia.
All right, remember, girls, back in those calorie-conscious days in school, you knew you were going to go out that night boozing, to the bars. So you didn't eat all day. It was like the liquid diet, as we called it. Well, now this strategy has a name.
Yeah, it is a dilemma many women, especially college-age, face year-round. And it's inspired a dangerous new trend. It's called
Drunkorexia.
I never knew that you could put a name to being broke and wanting to get fucked up.
And not fat.
I'm just mad she used the name to try to relate to the young hip audience they probably have at that fucking time slot over at Fox.
Wait, what do you mean young hip audience?
That's how she fucking played it off. Like, oh yeah, back in my day we used to just call it getting. She could have said plastic. They used to say that.
The liquid diet.
Yeah, she said liquid diet. Isn't
that Slim Fast?
Fucking random guys,
She sounds like she got popping. I think Juliet really got it whorish back in the day.
She's very cute.
I think she's better looking than Kelly Ripa.
No, that's saying a lot there, pal.
She's got a more MILF, even though Kelly Ripa is a mom, like she's got like a more MILFish quality. And I feel like she'd be like a little more dirty in the sack. Maybe slap me in the face.
Spit in your mouth.
Whatever. I'm down for it.
I had a dream the other night. I asked some fucking broad to spit in my mouth. It was very great.
Yeah?
And then
Did
I
it
woke
happen?
up. No, yes, she did actually. She spit in my mouth. It was fantastic.
Nico was actually jerking off above you and spit in your mouth, and that's how he gets his rocks off.
He's not in my house when I sleep.
That's what you think.
All right, here's Mike and Juliet going deeper into the world of Drunkorexia.
After a long day at work, many women like to unwind with a glass of wine.
Bottle of
Go out
wine?
for a Cosmo with friends. But for some, one glass often turns into too many. Among American female drinkers, 13% have more than 7 drinks per week, an amount that's above the daily recommended guideline for women of only 1 drink per day. That means these females are more at risk of high blood pressure, stroke, suicides, and certain types of cancer. But a brand new term has been coined to define a new type of bad drinking behavior, Drunkorexics, meaning people who limit what food they eat so they can drink more, subbing food calories for drink calories.
All right, 13% of women drink more than 7 drinks a week. Most of the women I know, and the age they're talking about, 18 to 23, they're drinking more than 7 fucking beers and or mixed drinks or shots.
In an hour.
Yeah, in an hour, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They'll be fucking totally plastered. Well, maybe this company I keep, they may be a little shady or a little,
No, it's just college girls. Well,
Yeah,
at
college.
least fun girls.
Girls that will deal with us.
Yeah. Well, we do bring the party.
But 13% seems a little low. I don't know.
Yeah, they're lying. It's definitely like 400%.
Are you saying the Fox Morning Show tells me lies, Chris?
No, I'm saying people are telling the Fox Morning Show lies, perhaps.
All right.
Why would the Fox Morning Show lie to you, their loyal viewer?
Yeah. I didn't even know Mike and Julia existed before you sent me that link.
Why do you think that they get drunk or they want to get drunker?
Because their life is shit and they need something to get away from it.
No, but it's not that they're...
No, that's us, Johnny. We're not 18-year-old college girls.
No.
We're mid-20s guys trying to get into radio.
Yeah.
No, I guess it would make sense for a chick to want to stay thin while she's, getting tanked. Not wanting to eat food, just, add on more calories, like they said. But, for guys like ourselves, I mean, for any guy, really, who drinks on an empty stomach, you're just looking to get tanked even quicker.
Yeah.
God knows I've done it plenty of times.
Anytime I ever black out, it's because I didn't eat enough.
Yeah, sure, and I do that too, even when I do eat enough.
But don't the chicks drink sweeter drinks too on top of that? So technically,
girls going out with their Cosmos, like the voiceover said.
What's in a Cosmo?
I kind of dug the fact too. They had that fucking rip
Common
over
roofies. That's a Cosmo. Oh wait, that's a pepper Cosmo. Never mind.
I was digging the fact they ripped off the Sopranos. Have you heard the beat in the back?
Yeah,
it was a very fucking generic beat, man.
I was feeling it.
Yeah.
Nico's gonna spit a verse over it later.
You freestyle, Nico?
Not really, but I could try.
No, you will.
All right.
Don't try.
Not now.
All right. After that little voiceover, Julia asked the audience if they're Drunkorexics.
Oh.
Before we go to our first guest out there in London, let me look at the audience. Ladies and men, how many of you have done this? Give me a yeah. Oh, come on. What?
Cricket.
Some guys saying yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then maybe I am a drunkorexic, apparently, because I remember in college we used to do that all the time.
She doesn't remember much of college.
Why would she?
Completely honest.
All she remembers is not eating before she drinks.
Where's the next frat party? So why am I waking up in the back of this pickup truck? I'm Juliet. Because she says her name when she's all fucked up and waking up from a blackout.
You know what?
She has to remind herself after blacking out.
I just love the fact that their own audience shitted on them. She was like, "Come on, guys!" Nobody can.
Yeah,
even
it's great.
She's trying to pump up the.
man.
Nobody wants to admit it on live television.
They couldn't have just piped in some applause.
Or maybe they could have used the college Juliet for that one. I bet she could have gotten the crowd going.
By getting the crowd going,
Drunk,
you mean
rowdy
fluffing
bitch.
the crowd?
Yeah.
She's fluffing it up.
Look where she's gotten on it. Pretty big.
Oh, poor college Juliet. Would she have ever seen herself on a morning show on Fox?
Well, I mean, how do you think she got there? She blacked out and blew some executive over at Fox. Hey, you want a show? You're really good at that.
Wow, this Christmas party sure is fun.
Oh, there's an open bar.
Are now open legs. And or mouth. Oh, poor Juliet. She really got shit on that one. And now they had a therapist on to explain why Drunkorexia is, dangerous.
Why the fuck wouldn't they? You need a professional for this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, obviously,
I
Mike
think
and
it's a
Julia
very
don't.
dangerous social, cultural phenomenon that results from the value of thin at any cost basis go out and party. And the reason I don't think the audience is involved in this so much is because it really occurs in upward of 30% of our 18 to 25-year-old population who keep these two values very high.
Yeah.
And so they have to come up with a solution. How do I stay thin at any cost? And how do I go out and party hardy?
Cocaine.
Party hardy?
Cocaine will answer both of those problems. You'll talk a lot more to other people. You'll make no sense. You'll drink a lot. And you'll wake up and you'll have a bloody nose and an empty wallet. So Drunkorexics could be completely wiped out by the cokehead population. You think? Yeah?
I agree. But to the fact, too, I think that makes you the popular kid if you're the cokehead.
Well, the coke dealer makes you a fucking popular kid. The cokehead just makes you, hey, this guy's trading away all his shit for more coke.
Yeah, I actually, somebody sold me a bunch of stuff for like $10 a week ago, one of my boys, because he's broke.
And has a little problem, maybe?
Little problem.
What did he sell you?
I got a TV, a rice cooker, and
a rice cooker?
And whatever. I don't have one. Why not? It was brand new in a box.
Makes sense.
And a mini crock pot for making dips and sauces, all for the low price of $22.
Nice.
Jesus. Oh, making money off the less fortunate. Or the more addicted. Either or.
So, I mean, is it that dangerous? Like, because when I'm all drunkorexic out on the weekends, I don't think it's that dangerous. I always end up home or somewhere fairly safe, like the gutter or something. But
it's not safe.
Like if you black out Hicks, you've blacked out how many times in your life?
More than I can count.
All right. Do you ever get scared you might swallow your tongue?
No, not at all. That's never occurred to me. I've worried about losing my wallet. Waking up in a train car, fucking 20 miles away from my home. I've worried. Swallowing my tongue is the least of my fucking worries.
So you never had an health issue about the blackouts?
No.
So like when you wake up, you're fucking pretty much comparable. You know where you're at and all that good stuff?
No, there's been times where I've woken up on a train car and not knowing where I was or how long I've been there or what time it was. No.
Well, I told you I blacked out like 2 weeks ago, and I got put in a car service at around 7 in the morning and woke up on a bus about 5 miles from my house at 12:30 in the afternoon.
Do you have no idea how you ended up from
fucking clue.
Car service to the bus?
No clue. And I know the car service got paid for me. So it's not like it was a payment issue and I deaded it. I don't know how I ended up on this thing.
I don't get how the fuck y'all drinking. I've never blacked out in my life. I might have been knocked out once or twice. Never blacked out.
Congratulations, Bronx Johnny. That's fantastic.
I try to keep the stiff upper lip there. Like, why the fuck are you drinking just to not know what the fuck is happening around you? That's kind of scary.
I'm not playing on not knowing what's going on. This happens.
After the fourth time, you're kind of asking for that shit because you should know your limit, man.
What's the limit?
Once you're at that point, yeah. No, but I always worry about when I wake up. Like, I'm just like, I don't know how I got home. What did I do wrong? I'm always worried that, like...
Yeah, you make calls to your buddies the day after, and it's like, so what did I do last night? Do you remember this, and that? I did what? Excuse me? The first few times it happens, it's like, oh, I did what? Next time it's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is getting a little too much.
It's getting funny.
I mean, I've seen you've gotten thrown out of places for it.
Yeah, it's like the line between getting trashed and being cool... And then you pass over that and just being an obnoxious piece of shit.
Basically.
And I mean, I've had that maybe on a couple of St. Patty's days ago. So I'm, maybe drinking a little bit. And I end up blacked out and doing a couple of things maybe I regret and didn't remember later. Like, heckling a comedian in a bar, grabbing the bartender's girlfriend's ass.
Who was a close personal friend of mine.
Then grabbing your chick's ass, Chris.
Yeah, it was...
passing out in a pile of garbage.
After passing out in a phone booth.
After passing out in a phone booth. I'm not proud of these things, but it happens. It's a fucking fine line between fucking keeping your shit together and losing it completely.
Yeah, but that's when you start to become... I mean, I think it's after about 12 beers you get a little too prickish, everybody. Maybe?
No, I'm fine after that.
Mine is 6.
Yeah?
Not the most heaviest of drinkers.
Johnny's drinking amaretto sours. Getting slurring his speech.
Where's the line that you get thrown out of the establishment?
Well, he grabbed the bartender's girlfriend's ass.
Yeah,
and he kept smoking cigarettes. He kept bringing beers outside the bar, and they were just like, all right, you're done.
Yeah.
So you're a touchy-feely guy. You're going to make a great uncle when you get drunk.
I don't have any brothers or sisters, Johnny, so I win. or their imaginary children win.
If I ever have a kid, I'm naming you Godfather.
No, fantastic.
Oh, great.
You could be Uncle Pepper.
Yo, but like, do you get touchy-feely with chicks when you get drunk? Or guys?
Not guys, obviously.
Okay.
I've woken up and girls have been like, I've woken up next to chicks and they've been like, do you remember what you were babbling about last night? And I'll be like, no. And it'll just be like insecure shit, and they're like, yeah, you're really and like, you'd think girls would be like, I'm babbling so much about like my own insecurities that even girls don't like, they don't care anymore. They're just
It's
like,
coke talking, brother. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, usually, like, the most obnoxious I'll get is I'll start...
Cocaine!
I'll just start singing a fucking whisper song to chicks for no reason. I just go up to be like, yo, wait till you see my dick, hey, bitch. For no fucking reason.
They definitely love it.
It's a good time by all.
You ever get slapped for that one?
I've never been slapped. Actually, my boys can testify to the fact there was one time we went to some fucking club downtown. I got so shit-faced, I started hitting on a chick with like a it looks like a broken ankle type thing, but like she's semi-dyslexic. She was at the club with her moms, and I kept telling mom, yo, I want to just marry your daughter and ravage her and shit. And I'm in the fucking just yelling that shit like in the fucking garden and stuff. So she's with her uncle and shit. Her uncle comes like, hey, bro, you can't be saying that. I ain't your bro, motherfucker. So we went outside, we did the 1-2 thing, came back, grabbed his niece's ass, and then left.
So the uncle hit you?
But I left singing the whisper song, so I still win.
You definitely still win. Well, I mean, I actually got hit by a chick once. Fucking, me and, here goes Johnny. Sing along.
I'm a shorty, I remember, yeah. Like, damn. So, what are you trying to say to me? I want to show you my dick. Go!
That's basically what happened.
Bathroom stall. You know, some random car in the street.
You know all the words.
I make them up as I go along. That's called improvisation. Hey, bitch. Usually that's all you go hear out of me. Wait till you see my dick, bitch. I don't even bother with the rest of the song.
Wait, I was
the Yin Yang Twins, masters of lyrics.
The art of seduction.
Yeah. But I was telling you a story about how the time I got punched in the face.
Yeah.
And then it was by a chick, and then was tackled by one Pepper Hicks shortly afterwards.
Nice.
Because this chick, we're just outside babbling. We see some hipster girls walk by like, oh, my daddy bought me a trust fund and an apartment. We start doing this. This girl comes up to me and goes, yo, my dad was a dick, and punches me right in the face. And I just step back, and obviously I just got punched in the face, so I take a step forward, and one of her friends goes, wait, you can't hit a girl, you can't hit a girl. So I look up, it's 4 chicks and a dude. So I just like, nah, I can't, and I punched the dude in the face, and then all of a sudden, some midget bouncer and Pepper have me on the ground. Like, you can't hit a girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, I thought you hit a girl, and I was like, I need to put a stop to this. You fucking crossed the line, you sick fucking douchebag.
Yo, were you shit-faced too, Hicks?
Oh, yeah, I was gone. Yeah, I was done.
Yo, for some reason when you said Hicks just jump, I thought of Mickey from fucking the Rocky flicks, just all fucking disheveled and shit.
Well, I am disheveled, so it makes fucking sense.
Yo, on some real shit though, who do you think is worse when they, like, to say more obnoxious, chicks or dudes when they drink?
Ooh, it depends. It depends. If it's a guy who gets obnoxious, fighting obnoxious, who wants to pick a fight, thinks he's the man, that's probably worse. But in general, I think women are more obnoxious and annoying when they're fucked up.
I think women are worse. I agree with you on that, but because they know you, or they assume you won't hit them. The word assumption creeps in sometimes. I'm not saying it's right to do it, but if a bitch says, well, you know what, you hit like a bitch, might have to test that theory then, won't you? Maybe you need to be escorted out. Who the fuck knows?
No, I think girls are used to getting mad attention, so they think you actually give a fuck what they have to say when they get all drunk. They'll be like, my friend this and this and this, and they don't even, you know what I mean? My friend so-and-so, he's so cool, he's a bartender somewhere. Basically omitting the fact that she definitely sucked a guy's cock. And,
so?
They don't make it bad.
If I'm talking to a girl, I want to hear her talking about all the cock she sucks all the time.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I like them nasty shit talking.
You suck man dick? All right, no doubt. I'm a guy, I got a cock, all right.
Yeah.
It's nice looking
I have no morals.
Yeah, put 2 and 2 together. My dick, your mouth.
There we go.
No, but the girls who think they can fight dudes are the most annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can hit any man. I've, like, put my fist next to a girl's face, and it's been the same size. But, like, do you really think you could beat me in a fight? I do.
Nah, I like the chicks, too, that get obnoxious, but they like to mouth off at the same time. Like, well, you know what? I suck dick. I love sucking dick, and you can't beat that. Like, I wouldn't want to. Congrats.
That's not obnoxious.
That's
a come on, Johnny.
Well, you know what? I'm going to come on her later. It's a good time. It is a good time.
Definitely rolling with it.
Motherfucker. Bunch of drunk, sloppy, nice bitches out there. You ever had an ugly bitch get mad at you at the bar?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. No, a bitch
happens, though. So I've been slapped in the face a few times by some women who are, less than,
barbaric
perfect.
in a way? Jeez.
Oh, that's another time you got kicked out of the bar. Remember you grabbed that?
Is this the fucking Pepper gets kicked out of the fucking bar show?
Yeah, it is.
So I got kicked out of what bar, Chris?
Oh, we took a little road trip up to Albany, if you recall.
What's Albany?
It's the capital of New York State, sir.
Oh.
It's where that cocksucker Elliot Spitzer lives. But, so anyway, we're in the bar. Not only are you smoking cigarettes in the bar all night.
It's a problem.
Yeah, my boy's dancing with some chick, and then her man shows up, gets all mad, pushes my boy away. Then, about 5 minutes later, you see Pepper just walk over all slick, like, while her man is still dancing with her, rubbing on her, "What's up, baby? You really like this kid?"
Oh, you a fucking dick.
Grabbing all on her.
Oh, man.
And
I've never met this Hicks. Holy shit.
Would you wake up the next morning?
No, central booking. Now it's something completely unrelated. Let's never talk about that ever again.
All right.
Well, yeah, I've had some points in my life where I'm not proud of.
You had some high points, and you had some apparently very, very low points. Balances it out at the end of the day.
Sometimes people will call that rock bottom.
It's not rock bottom if you keep falling lower.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, I've been kicked out of... I've gotten drunk, gotten kicked out of... It's the worst when one of your friends is doing it, and therefore you get booted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've been at baseball games, and a friend of mine's, like, swung on a security guard. You know what I mean? Get thrown out, or somebody else is just getting drunk and throws beer on somebody.
We're really dumb people now as you think about it. of the people we associate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if, like... I mean, is there anybody out there who doesn't act like this? I haven't met any.
Nico.
Well, he's a fucking freak of nature. Nico?
No.
Well, I like to, keep things safe and away from the bars.
What do you mean? You kill him when you take him somewhere else, or you do it at the bar? Jeez, Nico.
Nico busted out the net gun.
It's like Predator. It's a Jewish Predator.
He has a yarmulke.
There's no dreadlocks. There's just the curls coming down. You fucking...
Oh, damn.
Instead of razor fucking discs, he has just fucking razor sharp yarmulkes firing out of his wrists.
He has Star of David Sharukin.
There you go, yeah.
Just chopping fuckers' heads off.
Nico, the Jewish Predator.
Nice.
Fucking sexual predator, you pervert weirdo.
That's the next movie we have to write.
Jerking off to weird iPod porn.
It wasn't that fucking weird. It was pretty good.
Didn't you see it's bondage porn?
Well, no, on.
It wasn't
Johnny's jerking
porn.
off to it. You know it's fucking weird. It's fucking extravaganza Johnny over here with some weird fucking porn fetish who fits right in with goddamn Jewish Predator to my left. Fuck.
Oh, that's the next screenplay we gotta write, To Catch a Jewish Predator.
Oh, man. I ain't going front of it's sad because I really did need his. I couldn't jerk off to the Hustler magazine. I can't do it anymore.
You can't jerk off to print porn?
Dude, I'm so fucking warped from the porn I get from Evil Angel. Shout out to them gentlemen.
Plugging it up.
Can't get away with that shit anymore. Like, I try to close my eyes like to pretend something funny, like maybe anime porn.
Yeah, I like that anime porn.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because you can do shit in those porns you can't in real life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a demon cock exploding a woman.
Exactly.
Because it just grows
Just
until the fucking
tentacles
uterus
and
fucking pops open.
It goes out her throat.
Yeah, it's great.
Don't even, but like, I'm starting to think the more porn I see, the worse I'm going to get mentally, to the point where, the hookers I get might not come back home. The point might be empty.
Oh. What about magazines?
I just said I couldn't do it.
No?
Can't do it.
You can't even use your imagination anymore?
Maybe like if I had like the smell of cookies or food on the magazine, like a bear. Like a bear. I don't know. I need some sensory deprivation. I'm getting really fucked up here. I'm not ending up in central bookings like some of my co-hosts here. But shit. As long as I'm not hurting anybody,
Well, it's not for sex crimes. It's just, for fucking old drunk and disorderly.
Exactly. Little night in the drunk tank, and you're home free.
You listen to High Society Radio. It's myspace.com/High Society Radio, or go to highsocietyradio.net to download our podcasts, old shows, and this one will probably be up there too.
God willing. Yo, but you don't do the magazine shit, right, Hicks?
I could jerk off the magazines. I haven't bought a fucking porn magazine in a long time, though. I just, download.
Well, like if you got it for free, like a magazine, you could be able to batch.
Yeah.
Now, would it have to be like a specific...
It doesn't take much for me to fucking jerk off.
You know what I call that? Say that you using your imagination, champ.
No, I have an active imagination, don't I, pal?
My creativity's shot. I need to see some horrible shit. I really do.
I mostly jerk off to my imagination.
I saw some shit out of Journey where a dude cut the head off a chicken and fucked the dead chicken, like the headless chicken.
Where'd you see this?
And it was on the internet. It wasn't mega erotic. It was another site. I think it's illegal now in the United States, but it was a good laugh.
I think killing an animal and fucking it is illegal in the United States.
Oh, shout out to Michael Vick then. God bless you, number 7.
Good old Ron, Mexico.
Fucking weird alias.
Yo, you know they're selling Michael Vick prison jerseys on eBay? Anybody seen these?
Not surprised. I think I've heard about them. I haven't seen them yet, though.
They're pretty cool. I mean, if I rocked orange, I'd cop one.
Sorry it's on your color scheme there, Chris.
I know. I pretty much only wear black.
Fucking OJ truck. Would you get the OJ truck if you could? If you had
the Bronco?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I'd get that, and I'd get the Bernie Goetz.
I think everyone's even forgotten about. Well, I guess they couldn't.
They don't even make the white Ford Broncos anymore, right? After the OJ thing.
About cars?
That was probably auctioned off at a police auction, right? It was evidence.
I'd want the David Berkowitz gun if I could get it.
Nice buried someplace upstate. According to him.
If he's saying it, probably a dog told him to do it. Fucking sicko.
Not squirrels.
They're in the trees.
Here on High Society, we do a little bit of show prep every now and then. And we have a new bit prevailing today for Night of 100 podcast. And we have some production for it, too.
And now, it's time for a moment in history with Rhodes Scholar and College of Staten Island graduate, Bronx Johnny.
How y'all folks doing out there in Radioland? Time to drop some knowledge on ya. It wasn't on this date, so I'm not going to do like everybody else fucking does. Today on this date, said and said person. I saw this in a movie directed by the great and only one, Oliver Stone. It was about this homeboy named JFK. He was in the streets of Dallas in a drop top doing his thing with his bitch. All of a sudden you hear clang, shots ring out. He didn't have on a hat, but his dome got pushed back pretty hard. Now the amazing thing is, people argue to this day. Was there more than one shooter? Was there more than two? Don't matter how many shooters, it only took one bullet to decapitate his ass. Conspiracy theorists say, well, you know what, maybe an alien did it. Maybe it did, I don't know. But I tell you this much, his brother didn't make it out too well either. Shout out to Bobby Kennedy, who apparently nobody in that family believed in a fucking vest after that. Logic could tell you if you get hit. Shout out to 50, who was smart enough to say, hey, I got hit 11 times, I'll get a fucking vest. This motherfucker got hit once. The motherfucker got hit once. And his brother, well, they killed that motherfucker. They shot Dr. King, but I'm good. I'm not that important. Clank, you dead, motherfucker. He didn't even finish the speech. The fucking cup. This was after the speech. He got hit, and then you hear his cup. He got shot before his cup hit the fucking ground. That's how quick he died. But, shout out to whoever caught those gentlemen. Shout out to Jack Ruby, who a lot of people say might have shot him. And shout out to Joe Pesci, who also did his thing as a gay man in that film, with Tommy Lee Jones, who also played a coke-sniffing queer. Shout out to those gentlemen. Very convincing role. Fucking Kevin Bacon played half a fucking fag, too, on that. He was a prostitute. Very young actors, Oliver Stone, when it comes to killing dudes, making shit up, and doing fag movies, he's a man. Shout out to you, Oliver Stone, and God bless you on this day in history.
You're listening to High Society Radio with Bronx Johnny, Pepper Hicks, and Chris from Brooklyn. No affiliation with the pornography magazine.
Hi, Eastside Dave here, and you're listening to High Society Radio with Bronx Johnny, Pepper Hicks, and Chris from Brooklyn. What else? You didn't give me much of a script. Should I say something else there, Pepper? Oh, that's good. All right, High Society Radio.
Oh, it's High Society Radio.
Yeah.
It's Pepper Hicks.
It's Bronx Johnny. I just got off a skateboard to that jam. I did an ollie.
And it's Chris from Brooklyn.
Oh, look at him.
I'm not.
It's other guy.
Oh, some other guy. I wonder when that's going to end. Never.
Probably not. You can hit us up at myspace.com/High Society Radio or go to highsocietyradio.net. Thanks to Reynolds, that guy. Johnny just gave us a little moment in history.
It was fun. Got a lot off my chest. Felt good.
The most misinformed man on the radio, Bronx Johnny, giving us a little knowledge. Johnny called me up, the Grammys were a week ago, and he called me up, livid, pissed off that Kanye West got fucking screwed over, according to him, by Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock had one fucking hit, and that was that with that breakdance song. Dun, 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 dun. Kanye's mother just died, man. They was shitting on him the whole night. People kept taking jabs at him like, oh, hey, yeah, hey, look at Kanye. He's sitting over there. Looks like a big TV and shit. That suit was kind of weird, but they still should have, giving him an award here now.
Didn't he get a couple?
He got like 2, but he should have gotten Best Album of the Year, man.
I hate Kanye West. I don't know why you fucking like him.
I'm saying I don't have anything personal against him, but he makes good music. I'm not saying I'm a fan, but I like this album. There you go.
Oh, yeah, great.
Shout out to Jesus. You are the man.
Didn't he throw... I think the Grammys wants to fuck him. Didn't he throw a fit when he lost Best New Artist to Norah Jones a few years ago?
I thought that was at the European Music Awards. Maybe it was that. I don't
And you know what,
pay
though?
attention.
To be honest, it was Norah Jones. She ain't nowhere to be found. She was like Angela Lansbury.
No, but no Jesus Walks, that's for sure.
Fucking A.
No, but that's the thing with the, they always say that, you know how they'll say, like, they'll see trends and stuff like the cursed Saturday Night Live curse where people keep dying. They say that about the Best New Artist Award at the Grammys, that you never do shit again after that. So he should be happy he didn't win that shit. Instead, he came off like an arrogant, pompous douchebag, as he generally does. Yeah, 'cause he's a fucking prick.
Why? Because he's confident? You guys confusing arrogance with confidence. He's confident.
He's a sweater wearing douchebag.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He looks good in a sweater. I can't fault the man for doing that.
No, but he's just a pompous head. He made them turn the music back on because he was talking, turn it off because he was talking too long.
Well, yeah, but he don't have to take that shit. You know what I call him? I call him a black Paul McCartney. He's doing his thing.
What the fuck?
And you know, I'm gonna be real with you right now. He ain't even a Beatle. My man's a roach. He's on his gutter shit. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, but
in
he's
a
not
sweater.
actually. But
In
he's
a
not
goddamn sweater.
He's talking that shit, but he's not actually from the gutter, Johnny. His mom wasn't his mom like the head of some department at a university.
She's dead, Chris.
I'm not saying.
Sorry.
I do know she's dead.
Well, I'm gonna be real. You should be the new Grim Reaper because that was a fucking final right there. She's dead.
Like I'm not
stating a fact. That guy.
Goddamn. I miss. Oh man.
But back to what I was saying. Yeah, he's just. I don't think he deserves to win anything.
Listen to the words, Chris.
I know. Yes, he's talking about Jesus. That must. Oh, he must be profound and smart, right? Because he's talking about going to church, right?
We're talking about Jesus walking after he got crucified. Who ain't nobody doing that but Jesus? Mel Gibson did a good portrayal of that too, but
that was another piece of garbage.
The soundtrack wasn't all that. They should have let
Kanye on there.
Hell yeah.
They should let Kanye. They've done Jesus Walk now. Every time like a movie's trying to be profound, they play Jesus Walks in the commercial.
Yeah, that is kind of getting repetitive. Like in a war movie, for real. That Jamie Foxx piece of shit film he put out there. Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Oh, with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jarhead.
Yeah.
It was Jarhead.
That movie was fucking garbage. Holy shit!
Wow, yeah.
That movie was shit. Like I watched Three Kings, another movie about Desert Storm.
Yeah, that's an awesome movie.
This movie was fantastic. No, Desert Storm movie, awesome. I can't wait. Holy shit, was that bad?
Well, there's not mad stolen Cadillacs in it, is there? There's in Three Kings.
There's no Nerf balls with fucking connected to C4 or whatever the fuck they're throwing at people.
And not even a bad guy you want to cheer for. Hey, well, yeah, my friend. My good friend? Really, my friend?
My man.
And my friend,
yeah, man.
Speaking of, like, think about it, but you also got Ice Cube rather than Jamie Foxx. Better pick, right?
Spike Jonze.
There you go.
Much cooler. And Desert Storm, I thought that would make a great fucking war movie, like Three Kings. But another war movie that I saw this past week, which blew me away in ways I never imagined.
Yeah.
Was Rambo. I know it's a fucking big joke. The movie's shit. Like, the dialogue's god-awful. There's
Live
no fucking
for nothing,
plots.
die for something, Pepper.
Oh. There's a tagline. I was so surprised by this movie because there's been a good action movie. Like the last, action movies have been like fucking XXX State of the Union.
Crank was good.
Crank. I won't watch anything with Jason Statham in it anymore.
Crank.
After the Transporter, I won't watch anything with Jason Statham.
But I was truly, truly surprised by fucking Rambo.
Whoa. You were truly surprised by the greatest actor of our day, Sly Stallone, putting out a quality film?
I'm not worried about the acting. I'm worried about the fucking shit blowing up on the screen. And
Jesus.
I haven't seen, fucking, over-the-top, ridiculous violence that made no sense whatsoever, which was the best part.
Yeah. The dude spray painted the inside of the dude's windshield. Rambo just spray painted the windshield with the guy's guts.
Now, it's going to be a spoiler alert, because I'm going to just ruin the entire movie, but you're still going to want to see it anyway. The motherfucker takes out an entire army by himself.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
There's a team of mercenaries that he's saving, apparently, and some white woman, but it's basically him just destroying an entire army by himself.
And also, you know what they did in that movie? Because we tend to criticize CGI a lot, and it was all models and squibs and shit, which was definitely it was pleasant to me. But I didn't actually see the whole movie. I just saw the Pepper Hicks version. Basically, he throws it on. He's like, "All right, so here's Rambo. He's making some stuff in the metal shop. Now here we go to this. Now these are some missionaries. They get kidnapped. Now we go to this. Oh look, murder." And I'm watching it, but there is some really bad stuff. The dialogue is terrible, and then there's one part where some Burmese guy is shooting everybody down with a machine gun, and they're running towards the machine gun for some reason, and I don't know why. I still haven't even figured it out.
Well, because behind them, the villagers were all getting raped and murdered by the regular army.
Oh, see, I didn't catch that in the super edited Pepper Hicks version.
I think the dude that did the screenplay dialogue-wise just came out of porn, because all you heard, I swear to God, all you heard was "Mow" and
I pulled some drops from the film.
Nice. What? All you gonna hear is fucking squibs and
No. It's some of, John Rambo's fantastic dialogue. Here we go.
What did you do? We came here to help stop the killing. Who are you to do that?
Who are you? You would have raped her 50 times and cut their fucking heads off.
Jesus.
Who are you?
Sounds like Johnny on Friday.
Holy shit, yo, he's 61 too, right?
Yo, he's fucking jacked also. It's ridiculous.
You know what you say to that? God bless American ingenuity for putting that man through what he's been through.
You mean steroids? God bless steroids that you buy illegally in Australia?
You ain't killing them dudes like that on some pussy shit.
Well, Rambo, at his occupation in Burma is snake fucking finder, I guess. He just...
What?
He wrangles cobras and sells them. So maybe he's just sucking down the... Cobra venom.
Wow,
Cobra venom is making him more manly.
I didn't get the plot at all. I thought he was like a tour guide for those Christian people. They on the boat like, yeah, look, here's where I ripped this guy's throat out, and look at them kneecaps over there. That's crazy shit. Crazy shit. If you got kids and you want them to know what violence is, take them to this shit.
Well, if they want to see their friends murdered also, since children are thrown into flames, bayoneted to death, raped.
Yeah, that's one thing. I come in here today, Johnny. I'm here for not 10 minutes. Johnny is hyped about murdering children like 7 times. He brings up, oh, look at the kids getting killed. Let's rewind that. Look, they're getting gun butted.
But seriously, it was crazy to watch because you don't really see kids murdered on screen. You know, it's like a taboo, I guess.
And then the way they did it, like, I'm not condoning murdering innocent little kids and stuff, though some of them may look too innocent. It was entertaining. It really was. Yeah. Watching just limbs fly off of their little fucking body. You could see a little bit of that Elmo shirt on the bottom of it. It was just like fly off.
The movie was just incredibly satisfying.
Yeah. If you got a bloodlust,
there was no morals, there was no plot. It was just shit getting blown up and people getting murdered.
Yeah, basically, this
it was
movie,
a throwback.
Yeah, this movie was basically like if your mom's ever been sexually assaulted or if you were beaten as a child, this is your movie.
Or you're a refugee from Myanmar.
Yeah.
Always be Myanmar to me.
Or you got jumped by some Burmese motherfuckers.
Got some more audio of Rambo laying it down.
He actually has more.
Here's him pontificating on his profession as
Let's go.
Ex-mercenary.
You didn't kill for your country. You killed for yourself. God's never gonna make that go away. When you're pushed, killing's as easy as breathing.
It's that easy, Johnny. It's that easy. When you're John Rambo and you trap cobras for a living. And some Christian missionaries are like, oh, we have to give medicine and food to these crippled children. It's that easy.
The director did a great job of making the bad guys real scumbags to the point that Rambo could have shoved his hand up the dude's ass, ripped their dick out from the asshole. You would have cheered that shit on just for sheer brutality. Them guys are scumbags. You could have done a better job.
It's great. Yeah, they make the fucking the leader of the Burma army like the worst person ever, just murdering people for no reason, raping children, gang raping prostitutes, and the rest of his army. It's ridiculous.
To be fair though, Chris, he did have a nice pair of Pepper Hicks shades on while he was doing such atrocities.
He had some nice
bomber shades on.
Yeah, he was smoking a cigar, having fucking aviators on the entire time. He's banging a kid's mouth, murdering villages.
That was very uncomfortable.
When Stallone is speaking Burmese and he doesn't, he could easily be speaking English. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be real. Did Rambo even have any equipment to catch the snakes? He looks like a barehanded motherfucker.
Oh, I got the when him speaking Burmese. Hold on.
What did you do? We came here to help stop the killing. Who are you to tell?
Who are you? You would have raped her 50 times. Cut your fucking heads off. Who are you? Who are you?
Is that him speaking Burmese?
Who are you?
See, I can't tell the difference. I am the law.
It's Judge Dredd in Burma, basically.
I didn't hear no bell Burmese on me.
Damn, dude, yo, he's 61. His war still ain't over for real.
Never.
Like McCain's 70. He's at least running for president.
He's
and
got
shit.
the long, greasy hair, still the fucking bandana
Yeah,
around his head.
I ain't gonna front. They could have done something about my man's hair.
Nah, man.
That shit didn't fit in.
I love it.
That's like he came back from
It's like my hair is about that long and just as greasy now, so maybe I see myself in Rambo.
You look
a little fantasy there? A little
Yeah.
fantasy going on for you, Pepper?
He's gonna come in with a fucking full clip. Just shoot everybody up for no reason.
And now here's the tagline of Rambo. It was in pretty much all the trailers.
And there isn't one of us that doesn't want to be someplace else. But this is what we do. Who we are. Live for nothing. Or die for something.
When I first saw the trailer for it, like I heard that Rambo's getting remade, I was like, this cannot be good. When I heard that fucking line, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is terrible.
No, man.
Yeah, but you didn't realize when you saw the trailer that there was only going to be about 45 seconds of dialogue total in the whole movie.
Oh man, there's so much shooting. You can actually tell what the gun is if you close your eyes. Fucking bullets just zipping out. Yo, and then the way he just all the murders. They weren't justified. Just the sheer brutality of how he just sprayed guts. Awesome. It was awesome.
It's art.
Oh, it is. Yo, I think he did the Mona Lisa with the guy's stomach lining when he shot it up inside the fucking Jeep.
He's just shooting people in half. There's just bodies breaking in half from the amount of fucking bullets he's pumping into
And
them.
did you notice how many times he shot after the person was dead? He just kept shooting. It was like he was writing their name on his corpse.
Live for nothing. Or die for something.
That's all I gotta say, John.
That's my new ringtone right there.
Doesn't he have like the most murders per minute in this movie of any movie?
Oh yeah.
Someone figured it out online and put out like a fucking graph chart of all the shit that he's done in the Rambo movies. 236 people and the amount of people killed in this fucking film, which comes out, it's a short film, maybe an hour, 25 minutes. 3 people per minute.
Nice.
That's great. 3 people per minute are murdered in this film. And in the first 5 minutes, they murk out about 10 people. 10 fucking Burmese villagers just get murdered for no fucking reason.
There's always a reason.
It's
as easy as breathing.
Oh man.
It was funny because it has the least amount of gunfights of any Rambo movie, right?
Oh, no, Rambo, I'll give him that much. He came on with everything there. He had the bow and arrow, too, right? He put that back.
Yeah, it
was an homage.
Comes out of nowhere, out of a fucking forest. It kills about 4 or 5 people with a bow and arrow.
Oh, no, and the funny part about that scene, it was like 4 other guys on his team, as they say. They're strapped to the nines. Nobody fired one shot.
Hell no.
Rambo came in, hit some dumb motherfucker in the head. Boom, he blew up. I was like, nice! Oh, man.
Live for nothing. Or die for something.
You right, John. I ain't even gonna argue with you, Pippin. Please don't kill me.
The question is, what are we living for, Johnny?
To watch
900
movies
podcast, that's why.
That too, and to watch a movie like this, man. Good God. Yo, but he blew the guy up with a bow and arrow. Who does that?
Yeah. Motherfucker John Rambo. That's
Goddamn right.
What are they doing? They're gambling. They throw a landmine into the lake, and they.
Yeah, this is the game the Burmese army plays. They take like 3 or 4 live landmines, throw it into a lake, and have like 10 villagers run through the lake, and they bet on who's going to hit the landmine first.
It sounds like a great game.
Man, you know what I love about Rambo movies too? That's not the first time they play a fucked up game in them. And I think the second one, they played Russian roulette. And then the third one where he saves Afghanistan, where that was a bad judgment call in hindsight, but they had to get on horses and like go chase some dead sheep or some shit. It was like football on horses, and the ball was a dead sheep. So Rambo's not immune to these, silly games.
That's true. He is apparently immune to sex scenes, because there's never been a sex scene in a Rambo movie, according to your little graph.
Well, at least none that was
consensual.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
That was a seriously large gang rape. It's ridiculous. They should have been gambling on who could rape the most Burmese villagers.
Oh.
What? They're gambling on murder. What's worse?
Murder.
Good one, Johnny.
I think murder.
Live for nothing. Die for something.
I'm gonna be real. Every time you play that clip, it just scares the shit out of me. I lose train of thought. Fucking hard breath ass John Rambo, son.
Well, this was our hour on Night of 100 podcast. We'd once again like to thank Ron and Fez show. Noon to 3, weekdays on XM 202 The Virus. So we're back on XM in podcast form. It's fantastic. I love it. Since our last snafu. To use Rambo terms.
Yeah, sure. Shout out to all those 175 people that came out, voted for us for the Orby. We're very humbled by that. Thank you very much.
In our tie with Dan and Sam. We're co-award winners of the Best Kept Secret on Satellite Radio.
You know who wins from that? That's XM. That's XM programming right there.
That's true.
O&A win, Ron and Fez win. They put names on us. We did what we had to do. We got some votes out there. So people are listening.
Thank God.
350 people listen.
To both shows combined.
Yeah.
You got anything to say, Nico?
Well,
it doesn't matter what you have to say.
That's not The Rock.
God.
I'd like to thank you guys for bringing me here, because it's super awesome to have you guys here.
I'd like to thank you for bringing that iPod full of porn.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have had energy to do the bit today. Thank you.
Oh, hey, there's John Rambo.
Live for nothing. Or die for something.
Oh. Well, that doesn't even make any sense.
Words to die by?
I'm not a snake charmer in Burma.
No.
With flashbacks. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about. There's a fucking montage. Fucking Stallone loves montages. There's a montage of just a flashback of fucking Rambo having from all the other movies, and they pull fucking clips from it. It's ridiculous.
I think that was considerate. He's trying to get the youngins, caught up to his, mannerisms.
I kept thinking Burgess Meredith was going to show up and be like, "You can do it, Rock. You're a bum. You're a bum." John Rambo does it for Mickey also. No homo.
It's the same movie. All right. Don't know who's following us, but I'm sure it'll be a great show.
Man. It's going to be a good show.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. High Society Radio. Hit us up at myspace.com/High Society Radio, or go to highsocietyradio.net to look for further podcasts. And there should be one coming out this week. All right, everybody. Take it easy and have a good night.